I really want to fish a day with Aaron Martins just to see how catastrophic and weird the day goes.
Fish are hot, man. I'm telling you, they're hot.
And I'd learn a lot from him, but I've always wanted to get in the boat with that guy.
Aaron Martins, if I go that route, not only would I learn a lot and he would blow my mind and I wouldn't have to say anything all day because he'd just talk to me.
So I told you, it's just one fish away. You know? I must say, because I haven't fished them and it seems like we mesh really well. It probably seem like Greg Hackney.
I think I'd pick old Jacob Porosnik.
You big log, you.
I think me and him would probably dominate.
I'd probably pick Bobby Lane just so I could have a good time and laugh all day.
Probably Gerald, because if we didn't catch him, I'd laugh my tail off all day.
Russ Lane, a good buddy of mine, because me and him always have a good time, whether we catch them or not.
Two-man team tournament, it'd have to be one of my running mates, Russ Lane or Andy Morgan. I'd probably go with Russ because Andy's going to want to fish the bank exclusively and I want to be out off the bank, and Russ kind of likes that offshore game as well.
You know, if something happened, we could have a team event. I would probably go get Wesley Strader as my partner.
I fell down, look what I caught him on treasure hook.
The reason why, Wesley is a shallow water expert. I like to fish out deep. One way or the other, we ought to be able to figure them out that day.
I try to pick somebody that has a different fishing style from me. Maybe a flipper like a Randall Tharp.
That's what I'm talking about.
Odd Defoe, because he can cast left-handed and I can cast right-handed.
I would say Aaron again, but I'd have to go with Edwin. Obviously, the guy, he's won everything this year. Won a tour event.
Oh my God.
The points race, he won Red Crest. I mean, if I just got in the boat with him, he would win just by himself. So I would just be along for the ride.